Okay. Looks like we're good to go here. I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. Or should I make it a little bit smaller? I think I should make it bigger. I think comments are bigger or better. Anyway. But I'm going to reset the comments. And you know what I'm going to do? What if we pull the comments down here? And what if we pull my face up here? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's not move that one. Let's move this. And what if we pull this out to, say, here? Sorry, I'm just going to take a minute to get this maxed out a little bit. It's just going to have some top and bottom to it. That's all right. Now, honestly, I would prefer to have myself down towards the bottom. But, meh. Then I'd have to reorient the chat to make more sense to be the other way. Anyway, so here I go. We're going to speed through. Same thing that I did on the other computer, but maybe I'm going to do it much faster because I just did it all. And who knows, maybe that computer will finish with Migration Assistant before I even get this one done. All right, so first thing I need to do so that I can type, I got to get it so I can type. So I'm going to go into, whoops, I'm going to go into settings. Let's get this out of the way. All right, the first thing, I got to have my eyes not burn. That's number one. So number one, let's go into light mode here. Feels a lot better on my eyes. Let's go pick, I don't know why they have so many of these ugly screensavers this time around, or desktop mabobs, but this one looks pretty enough. This one doesn't look ugly. I like it. What do these other ones look like? Something that has a little bit of rich color to it. I like this one. There we go. Kind of warm and cool at the same time. Good. We'll go with that. Retina display, so beautiful. 15-inch. All right, so that's number one. Now my eyes aren't burning. I do need to move the dock over, just real quick. Okay, and then we'll get rid of the junk on the dock that I don't use. Maybe I should leave podcasts there because I want to try getting more into podcasts. Let's see, but I don't need photos. I don't need maps. I don't like FaceTime. Not on my computer anyway. I don't need this because I can do it anyway. All right, so we're out of there. Now let's focus on the keyboard. So keyboard, key repeat fast. Delay, make it kind of shortish. Function key should show emoji and symbols, maybe. We'll see if that continues to work. But again, I prefer that than the function key. That seems to be more reliable. So I'm going to say function key does nothing. It's just a blank key that does nothing. And then, yeah, okay. Then text, I'm not going to put all of these in right away. I'll just put in my shrug because, oh, whoops. No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to wait on those. There's probably a way I can automate those from something else. I don't want that on Spotlight. And input sources. Okay, let's get to Dvorak so that I can be productive. Huzzah. And that's all I need there. So next bit that I need is we're going to go back to, oh, let me switch over here. Carabiner. There we go. Oh, and then also, since we have Safari open, again, I'll just run through those couple of things. How about brave.search.com, no, search.brave.com. search.brave.com. And let's go ahead and just set it to open to the start page. We don't want to remove history items, tabs. I want to try out the compact thing. We'll see if I can do it. The weird thing about the compact bit is where's my plus and minus go, you know? And my cool view thing. I don't know about that. All right, passwords, we're not doing that. Search engine, DuckDuckGo. Include Safari suggestions, enable quick website search, privacy, prevent cross-site tracking, websites. I don't think I need anything. Oh, this is just what all this stuff is. Yeah, okay. Extensions, no, we don't need to worry about that. Show full website address, and then show developer menu. Okay, cool. Now Safari is all set up, and I might as well go ahead again and get the Brave browser. Whoops. And then here I'm going to download Carabiner. Yes. And then also, again, with the Better Touch tool. Better Touch tool. There we are. Oh, and I need to watch the chat. Sorry. I lost the chat. Oh, well, there's nothing new in the chat anyway. Cool. Yeah, great tools from a Mac. That's what I want. I'll go ahead and download the trial. But I'm probably going to have to redo. License keys are often based on machine ID as well. So even though everything's being transferred over from the one Mac to the other, I imagine that some license keys are going to fail and I'll have to re-enter in the key. All right, I'm going to download Brave. Yeah, we're going to download. Oh, no, wait. Cancel. I don't want to do that. There we go. Yes, it is the Intel chip that I'm downloading Brave for. Okay, cool. I got to remember that that's what I'm doing here. All right, and then let's see. I did do the download, so I should just be able to check here and open up Carabiner Elements and open up Brave Browser. And I don't think I need anything else here, so I'm just going to get out of Safari. And then, let's see, since I'm in Finder and I'm seeing stuff on my desktop and I know I don't want stuff on my desktop, I will go ahead and, let's see, we're going to search my home folder first. Whoops. We don't need to show anything on the desktop at all. Nothing about tags, sidebar. I don't need recents. I want all the things. And then under advanced, I want to show file names. And I want to search the current folder when I am performing search. Okay, cool. So that's done. Now I've got Brave. That's done. Now I'm about to have Carabiner Elements. Yep. Okay. Got that. Do you feel a difference in speed compared to the Intel chip? The M1 is really snappy, but here's the thing. I have not tried out Monterey on the 2015. This is not the M1. This is the 2015 right here. And this doesn't have dual graphics either, so it's going to really suck in some regards. Oh, this is Big Sur. So I will be updating to Monterey on this as well. And let's see, everything's got the caching. So if I do this and I tell it to download, it should just download it from the other computer that's right here because I've got the caching stuff turned on. So if I go back to sharing, so let me, where was it? Sharing, right here. So if I go down to content caching and I turn this on, that should turn on in just a second. And then this one, I don't know what to call this one. I think I'm going to call this one backslash because it's going back. There we go. Going back to the past. All right, there we go. Cool. By the way, there's actually an RFC spec for use dynamic global hostname. I would love to use that, except I cannot find anything that implements it. I found reference of the spec out there. It's part of the DDNS spec, I think. if I remember correctly, but I can't find anything that implements it or uses it. We're going to turn on screen sharing. We're going to turn on remote login. We're going to turn on, that's all we need to turn on. Allow full disk access to remote users. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we get back out of that. Let me go back to where I was before I got that. So I'm going to go ahead and click upgrade now. And I'm hoping that it'll just grab it from the computer that it's sitting next to here. But if it wants to download all 12 gigabytes from the internet, so be it. Okay, so let's go back again. Okay, so I was up here at the keyboard shortcuts. Don't need to do anything there. I was installing Carabiner. Carabiner is now installed. I want to keep it, but I'm going to open up Finder again, and let's get out of that and get out of that. Bring this one up to the top just the way that I like it. And let's see, also create my applications folder right there. And then bring this one up because there are two applications folders. And then I was looking for downloads. So, and then downloads, we've got Better Touch App. I'm going to bring that into my applications folder here and open it up. And then now, yes, I'm sure I want to open it. Whoops, open preferences, continue, open preferences, open preferences, open preferences. Okay, so now I click that. I really prefer having the touch button. So I've got the M1 Max as doing Migration Assistant right now, and so I'm setting up this other computer I got a little bit ago. That's my backup computer. And so I'm just going through some of the same stuff, but it'll probably be a little bit quicker now that things are set up. You know, I just went through all this. It's all fresh. There we go. Now I've got my snap with Better Touch Tool, and I could use Better Snap Tool and even get better snapping. And then we're going to go here, and we're just going to set this up real quick. So here is, we've got up, which is going to go to, get the action out of my way, up. And then we've got down, which is going to go to down. And then we've got left. I always get those confused, which is going to go to left. And then we've got right, which is going to go to right. There we go. So now that's set up, and I think that's really the only thing I'm using that for. And I could do the same thing with Carabiner, so I might just ditch Better Touch Tool for Carabiner and Better Snap Tool and just have those two and not have anything else. Okay. So with the Macs, yeah, it's hard to say. I'll find out how much better it is than the M1 itself over time. But I can tell you this, the 16 gigabytes of RAM in a 2015 does not, I don't think it's as performant as 8 gigabytes of RAM in the M1. Okay, so then I want to open up Carabiner. There we go. And then we've got to do all the security stuff. Yeah, okay. Boom, boom, open preferences, boom, open preferences, boom. All right. What is it? Input monitoring. Where'd that go? It was right here, right? Yeah. So I just clicked OK to that. Oh, it says I'm going to have to restart, it sounds like. Oh, and I need to click allow here. There we go. That's part of the problem. Okay, doot. Yep. All right, I don't know how we got to security and privacy on this page, but require password after, ooh. Yeah, let's go with after a minute. because it's not as easy to open these things on this one. Show message when the screen is locked. File vault should be turned on. Set up my iCloud account to reset my password. Yeah, I want to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put in my Apple ID here. Oops. Oh, first, let's get the keyboard set. All right, so let's go from caps lock to delete or backspace. Let's go from delete or backspace to delete forward. Yep. Let's go from, again, we need right command is going to be enter, and then right option is going to be escape. So I'm going to assign these return or enter and escape. I think that's pretty much all my custom key shortcuts for that. I could do complex modifications through there as well. Okay, also, let's go ahead and set up capture so that, let's see, saves to, and I'm going to create my folder here as well. We're going to call it, screen capture. There we go. Create that. That's the folder it's going to go into. Make sure that we use the mic when we're recording. Okay, so now my screen capture is all set up. Whoops, just the way I like it. One thing that I don't like, I'm going to have to see how it is on the M1 Max, but for some reason, the screen capture really stunk. Oh, whoops, I don't need that there. Let's go ahead and just drag that to the trash. I don't really want that. And then what was this one? I think this was just something that I'd set up here. Oh, I set up app expose already on this one, yeah. So coolage86@.com. And need to allow this thing do. Okay. And is it going through? I typed it in. What's the virtual keyboard you've added? DV thing? No, this is Dvorak. So it's not a virtual keyboard. Oh, I need to type in the password again. Okay. So it's just, I type in Dvorak because it relieves stress on the fingers. Yes, I do want to turn on Find My Mac. All right, so we turned on File Vault. Cool. All right, I don't care so much about the firewall. Okay, so I don't think there was anything else that I need to worry about here. Just go through really quick. Okay, now let's go ahead and get terminal. And use terminal, of course, to get a better terminal. All right. right. And then we're going to open applications iTerm app. There we go. Oh yeah, and then it's gonna talk to me about command line tools. Do I want to install those now? And yes, I do. Continue on battery power is just fine. And then what was I going to do in here? I was going to go back to security and to full disk access and go ahead and add both terminal and iTerm. So let's go to applications and say iTerm has access to things. There we go. Okay, so the next thing, of course, will be to get fish and nerd font. Well, let's just get fish first. There we go. So now I just need to go, same thing that I did before, go in here and get it set up. Okay, so profiles. I'm going to go ahead and say let's add the text, make it size 20. We are going to go under general and custom command for the login shell and paste in fish. All right. Yep, that should be good. And then for the colors, we'll get to the colors in a moment. But first, nerd font. All right, now nerd font's installed, which means I should be able to go over here and select nerd font. Awesome. Okay, which means now I can get the whole battery of other tools that I commonly use. All of those are coming down now. And I'll get my profiles set up the way that I like them momentarily. Let's see. This thing thinks that it's going to take forever to install, and then maybe it will. Who knows? If it does, no big deal. Oh, okay. Oh, that's going to be available on every screen. I see. I see what it's doing to me. Okay, so I don't need terminal anymore, and I want to make sure that this stays in dock. And we're going to bring this up to the top like I like it. Let's see, and then from here, I'm just going to go webinstall.dev/, well, we'll go here and then we'll go, oh, that's snappy. This is kind of cool. And then, all right, these are the things that I typically change. Preserve window size when tab bar shows or hides. Where's that at? Appearance, tabs, preserve when size changes. Yes, I very much like that. General, custom shell, color presets, font, TLS, terminal. Let's see, where are we at? Under here. Is that under profiles? And then under terminal, yeah, we don't want the bell. So silence the bell. Do I want to flash a visual bell? Maybe not. Do I want notifications? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. And then automatic profile switching, yes. Okay, so, and I will want to install the shell integration, but that happens once the command line tools install. So before then, I might as well, let's see. Yes, allow me to download that, and I guess I'll just download these. Hold on, Firewatch. Oh yeah, I don't have to alt click on them. Built-in solarized, toy chest. Oh yeah, and I forgot to run on the last time I did this, I forgot to run the fish config colors to get my fish config colors to match my other colors. But let's see. What did I start with? Tomorrow night? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, all of them are here. I'm just going to go ahead and try open them all at once. And I imagine boop, 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 boop. Cool. A little bit more efficient. Got them all installed at once. And then let's go ahead and make a local profile. Actually, I'm going to delete this. I'm going to first... Wait, why is my two-finger click not working? Let me go over here, Trackpad. Okay, must just be that I have to access it from this menu. Duplicate profile. Hyper is all right. I don't have too much to say about it. I've used it. It looks more to be cool than useful. It takes up a lot of RAM. I mean, it is cool that it's a web browser and it does a lot of neat things, but I don't know that it's useful. It's just cool. Okay, so local again, advanced is just going to be aj at /.local. And then we're going to have fam, whoops, no, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Can we get back to this? Profiles, local, all right, duplicate profile. And so this one, I was just going to call fam. And what this is going to be is anything that is aj at. And so local colors is going to be, I forgot what I wanted to do. Let's say Dracula. And fam is going to be, say, elemental. And then we'll copy this again. And then we'll call it dev. And dev will be app at. And we'll give that one the colors of, let's say, tomorrow night. And then we'll do our root/prod. I'll call it dangerous. And then dangerous is going to have a more annoying color scheme like either Ubuntu or Cyberpunk or Toy Chest. And then this is going to be if it's either root at or if it's at *prod*. Okay, so now that's all set up and good. Webby SSH pub key. Again, I'm going to open up Airdrop, and I'm going to open up my downloads folder, and I'm going to open up Airdrop over here on my other computer. And I'm going to make sure that I'm discoverable by everybody. And then let's just call this one aj at /. And then I don't know why I'm not showing up. I should be showing up over here, but I'm not. Airdrop's open in both places. Okay, and that migration assistant is going to take another hour. So that's not my favorite, but that's okay. How might I go about this? Here's what we can do. We can go to, where's Safari at? let's go to coolage86. Whoops. Coolage86.com. I don't know why it would have .info there. That's not a good site to go to. I used to own it once upon a time, but it is now a very nasty site. Be careful if you ever own a domain and make it the brand name popular. It will be vilified. Let's see. So /authorized keys. And then this is what we should be able to do here. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let my other computers have access to this. All right. So now if I go on my other computer here and I try to get from it, let's see, into /.local, I should be able to get in. I just have I had the wrong username for it. I'm in like Flynn, as they say. Interesting. The Wi-Fi is running a little bit slower than I would expect. Okay, so I just reverse SSH'd in. Well, I came in from the other computer and I'm adding my authorized keys that way. And I'm getting rid of the boomerang key because that's not effectual anymore. And now if I go into, what was it? Oh, there we go. Let's get out of that. Now we're in fish. So now if I go into, was it beast? Oh, beast.local. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, cool. Now I am there. And let me just try out using my fish colors here. Make sure that my local fish colors, oh really? Fish. Well, maybe I can do colors like this. Unknown option colors. Interesting. Okay. So it's still waiting for the 95 hours for this to finish downloading. I think I should just tell that to stop because this will be ready to update to Monterey before that happens. Okay, so this is already downloaded from the other computer. I would just need to, I don't know where I put the power for this thing. I don't know that I want to try plugging it in because there's only so much power, you know. So I think I'm just gonna. Well, let me see. Let me see where the power is for this. The M1's not using a lot of power, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, despite the fact that both of the M1, well, one of the M1s has a beefy charger, and the other one's plugged into a beefy charger, but they're not actually going to use much in their current configuration. So I should be okay. Let's see, and the heater's down low, and I'm not doing much. Well, I am streaming, so this is using a bit of power on this machine. Let's see what happens if I plug in. Oh, I'm scared to do this. All right, by some miracle, it didn't trip the breaker. Excellent. Well, that's kind of funny. Why doesn't it just grab it? Don't be a dummy. Here's what I'm going to do. So I've got the thing on the other computer. So on Beast we have applications, Ontaray, applications. Actually, I should figure out. Let me just do this. Let me say SSH. That's interesting. Git is a command that requires the developer tools. Do I want to install it? No, not right now. I wonder why that's happening. We should see what's wanting to install Git over and over again. Oh yes, my good friends at Big Follows. I always love it when they join in on the stream. Okay, I don't know why this is popping up over and over and over again asking me to install Git. I know that it's going to want it eventually. I'm a little confused because if I go over here to my other computer, whoa, and I look at applications, and I search for install, I see install macOS Monterey.app. And if I go here, oh, there we are, right there. Okay, so let's try this then. rsync avhp beast.local applications. There we go. This should work. That's quite strange. There we go. Let's see how many forevers that takes. It's pretty slow network access right now. Oh, you know what? I could probably plug this thing. Do I have an Ethernet dongle just laying around? Because I could make this thing significantly faster if I just plugged it in that way. I don't think that I want any notifications from either of these really, but we'll see. Dang, that is slow. This has got Thunderbolt ports on it. Do I still have... Here's the thing. This has got... I don't know if I still have my Thunderbolt dongles. Thunderbolt to USB. Yeah, that's kind of slow, 12 megabytes per second. I guess that's a full 100 megabit connection, but it should be getting faster than that. We should be getting a gigabit connection, even over the Wi-Fi. I guess these Wi-Fi adapters are kind of old. Anyway, no matter. Let me get out of here. Because I don't want to install the command line tools yet. All right. So let's go back to just going through settings and things. Okay. What have we got hooked up to my Apple ID? Probably some things I don't want to hook up to my Apple ID. I don't want stocks. Don't want home. I don't want Siri. I do not want to optimize my Mac storage. Thank you very much. No, I don't want you to randomly delete stuff from my computer. That's a tricksy one right there. For anybody that has that turned on, you don't want to because that just means it's deleting your stuff, and you don't know what version of stuff you're going to get. Say, for example, it's music. Well, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to have your version of that music. You're going to get whatever happens to be in the iTunes store when you download it, stuff like that. Okay, I really don't want anything in here. Mail, I don't really want mail. Contacts, yes. Calendars, yes. Reminders, notes, Safari keychain. Yeah, all that stuff makes sense. Free downloads. Sure, might as well. Oh, look. There's a bunch of computers. Oh, I didn't realize that this one's still in there. Interesting. I'll have to... That shouldn't be a part of my account. Nope, I don't want that. I don't want any of this. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get it out of Apple ID. Okay, so back to general. Was there anything here I wanted to change? No, I don't think so. Desktop and screensaver. I think the only thing I wanted to change was probably to not bother showing a screensaver. I guess that one's fine. I don't know when I would show it. I don't know why it's got a exclamation mark there. That doesn't quite make sense to me. Is that to say that it's gonna... I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if I want to show a screensaver. Okay, dock and menu bar. Just went through all of this. I don't think there's too much to worry about here. But I'll just go through it again one more time. Airdrop. I do like the idea of showing airdrop. Maybe. I don't know about this do not disturb stuff. Mirroring. Displays. Sound. Now playing. Whatever. I don't want fast user switching. Showing the clock is great. I don't know that Spotlight's worth taking up room in the menu bar, because I use it when I need it. Okay, but I do want to make sure that we turn off some of that stuff for Spotlight. Okay, mission control, again, do not rearrange spaces. And I don't know that I need this because, I guess this is what it's telling me is I can do this. Oh, that's cool. Siri, we want to turn off all this nonsense. Siri suggestions and privacy. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't want Siri to be learning things. I don't know. I guess that's okay to show contacts. I have to think about that one. Okay, Spotlight. Turn off Siri suggestions. Huzzah! Yes! And let's turn off anything. Maybe I should just turn off everything and then come back to it. Okay, I definitely want applications. I search in my history when I want to search in history in a browser. Calculator and conversions, I don't know about. Contacts, maybe. No, I search in contacts when I want to use my contacts. Documents, folders, fonts, images. Yeah, I do kind of want to search mail and messages, movies, music, other, PDF, presentations, spreadsheet, system preferences. So, and I do kind of like it when it can do calculator stuff. I just don't want to take up things it doesn't need to take up. All right, Spotlight. No, all right, so language and region. I think this is all good. Yeah, I don't need to do anything here. Don't need to do anything here. Notifications. Ugh. Turn on Do Not Disturb. Better touch tool. Books. I don't know the books needs any notifications. Games definitely don't need notifications. I don't know what home is. I don't think I have it. Mail doesn't need notifications. Maps doesn't need notifications on my computer. Photos doesn't need notifications. I don't know about some of this other stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. All right. Internet accounts. Yes, I do want. I don't want this. Can I remove this? I cannot remove this. Allow nearby. Allow connection with friends. I don't know. Maybe if somebody invites me, that's great, I guess. Okay. Well, that's weird. Oh. Oh. Yeah, because it's already synced the keychain through iCloud. All right, that makes sense. So turning on iCloud first has some advantages. Toot, 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 toot. Whoops. Contacts, calendars, notes. I don't think I want mail. I don't know how in the world my family could be using so much, considering this is one of the great conspiracies. So, because my wife's phone is a 32 gigabyte phone, and as soon as we turned on iCloud, suddenly her phone was using 60 gigabytes of iCloud storage, and then she got access to photos that she hadn't had since high school, which means that iCloud had been storing and connecting everything that she'd ever done on her phone, and she simply got access to it once we enabled iCloud. You know? Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, internet accounts we're done with. Using groups. I don't think I need to do anything here. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, I just want to edit my... Oh, good. It's syncing over some of my stuff somehow. I wonder where it's pulling that from. Probably my other computers. Well, that's me. Okay, login options. All right, that's all good. Accessibility. One of my favorite places again. So display, reduce motion, no. Increase contrast, no. Reduce transparency, differentiate without color. That's good. Spoken content, descriptions, audio. I don't need to do anything about the audio. Captions. Why is this sounding like a spaceship that's going to take off? Pointer. Okay, switch control. I don't remember what all this stuff is. Too many things. Just too many things. Alright. Screen time. I don't care. Extensions, we don't need to worry about these, right? I don't know what all it's doing there. Alright, security, privacy, I think we've pretty much been through at this point already. Just need to make sure nothing has access to anything that it shouldn't. Yeah, we already been through this. Alright, software update, we know what that's all about. Speaking of which, how's it doing here? Yeah, it looks like it's got the bulk of... So once this 12 gigabytes gets through in a couple of minutes, then I'll be able to click that upgrade button, and then it should recognize, oh, the thing's already here. I can just do that. Great. Alright, we didn't worry about this. Bluetooth. Yeah, I'm not worried about Bluetooth sound. The question was, how do we get it so that so now you can hear it, I think, and then now I can hear it, but you can't. Output. There we go. And apparently the Roku works with this. That's kind of cool. All right, so there's sound, printers. I will actually take the time to set up the printer on this, even though it's going to take a minute. Maybe I can keep on doing other stuff while it adds the printer. Nope, I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. Good. Let's just leave that over there. And keyboard, I think we went through most of the keyboard stuff. Show notification center. A lot of this stuff I should probably get refamiliarized myself with. I want it to be... Alright, I guess that's fine. Screenshots. Yeah. Services, who knows? That's too many things to go through. Alright, spotlight. Accessibility. Alright, cool. Input sources, dictation, we're all good there. Alright, so that's keyboard. Trackpad, I think I've pretty much gone through. This is so weird. Silent clicking. To think the click is from a microphone. That just, or not, from a speaker. That just blows my mind every time. Alright, scroll to actions, natural, more gestures. I guess, like, this doesn't really matter. Sometimes I just do this as a nervous habit, but it's not actually helpful. I just leave it on there. These are actually helpful. That's rarely helpful. I don't know if that's ever helpful. Swipe between full screen apps. Yeah, let me go ahead and get rid of all this nonsense again. So, don't need this, don't need this. Probably don't need this. really don't need this, especially not for the wrong city. Not realistically ever going to use that. Let's just see, where is... Oh, yeah. Okay, so we don't... Up next could be useful. It's got the possibility. Notes could be useful. And a calendar could be useful. But really it's not. So, well, it is from the sense that if I want to be open up the calendar to see the date, that's useful. So there we go. Got rid of some junk there. Swipe between expose. Yeah, so all that stuff's normal stuff. Mouse, I don't need to worry about mouse. I don't have a mouse. Displays. Again, this reminds me that I need to go grab Better Dummy, because that allows you to make any display a high DPI display. Oops, and again, let's see, Better Dummy, github.com. Let's see if I can do site. And I need to actually sign into GitHub. Let me go ahead and do that. And then it's going to give me my phone thingy. Is my phone already connected to this computer? I think it is. So I think by virtue of being close, I guess it's not trusted yet. I'll have to plug it in to make it trusted later. 032257. There we go. Sweet. All right, so I'll make sure that I will star this and go ahead and download. This is a brand new thing. It just came out a couple days ago. Found out about it because I was following an issue of about high DPI that wasn't working. Oh, this one. Oh, that one doesn't work on. Interesting. So that's 1.02. So okay, so this one works on Big Sur. And this one, well, does this one work on Big Sur? Okay. So, but for some reason, the other one doesn't work on Big Sur. All right, let me move this over here. So I'm going to go into my applications folder, and then what is this? This is version 1.01, and what does this add? Fixed restoring settings of multiple dummy displays. Each has its own unique, allow for future improvements. All right, so I'm just going to call this one v1.0.1. And then the other one, I'm going to call it v1.0.0. v1.0.0. And I guess I'll let them know that the newest version doesn't work on Big Sur, although I guess it doesn't really matter to me. But there's no use in running this right now because I don't need it right now. But when I connect this to other displays, now I can put them in high DPI mode. Basically, you do this mirroring thing, which I already talked about on the other one, but let me go to, let's see. So you can hit the Option key and then Alt drag one display onto another, and then it will cause them to mirror. So you can mirror 2 of 3 displays, or 2 displays and 2 displays, or whatever. But essentially, you can just fidget with whether it's optimized for the real display or the virtual display, and then what you're scaling at, and then you can get any display that should be able to support high DPI to support it, even if it doesn't, because the dummy display acts as a high DPI display. Okay, so that's all out of the way. So I'm not worried about, so we got the displays there. So if I want to add a little more space, oh, whoops. Does that still work? Let's go back to the default. I like this better. Okay. And then night shift is off, good. I gotta figure out how to turn off the true tone. Because when you're doing screen recording, the true tone messes up things, I found. Because the screen recording will get its color messed up. Okay, is this thing done yet? Yeah, this is done. Okay, so now, good timing. So, all right, so we got the displays fixed, battery. I don't think we really got anything to worry about here. Enable power nap while on battery, maybe not. Prevent computer from automatically just sleeping when display is off. When it's on power, yeah. Yeah, that's okay. I don't care about using energy. I mean, blockchain. Come on. All right, that should be all good. And then date and time, I don't think I need to mess with anything about that. Sharing, most of the stuff I think I've already been through. And then, let's see, Time Machine. I will set this up with Time Machine. But I will have to do that a little later. Startup disk, all right. So nothing to do here. And then as far as, let's see, can we do Webby Vim Essentials? Let's see, can we do Webby Node, Go? I think those should both work. Yep. Downloading Golang. Cool. And then I also, on the other computer, I think I have the command line tools already on here. Where'd that go? Okay, let me do that. Let me go into beast.local. Was it this one I had the command line tools? No, it's not. Get out of there, actually. Okay. No developer tools were found. Fair enough. All right, Vim Essentials. SSH pubkey, we already got that. Okay, so number of things that are not going to work until I get that done. But I think what I might as well do is just hold off on the rest of the developer config and go to software update here. And it should find that it can upgrade now. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and do this. That'll take a couple minutes, and that'll probably take me off the stream, and that's that for the night. Let's see. How's this migration assistant going? 29 minutes left out of... Okay, let's transfer to 1 million files. 1.1 million files. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see if there's anything else I can install or get set up. I could probably get sync things set up. Let me go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and follow the instructions for sync thing. Sync thing. Alright. I'll need servicemen. That shouldn't be a big deal. Webby servicemen. I don't know why I'm doing this on 2 different windows. Let's just bring these things over here. I don't know why this is taking so long? Why is this bouncing and bouncing and bouncing? Shouldn't it have be able to do something yet? Okay, we've got fish. My IP would be good to have. We got node. So that seems kind of weird to me. Why did it stop bouncing? Why is it broken? Oh, look at all that. Command line tools. Really wants it. There we go. Finally. I don't know why that took so incredibly long. Okay. Probably want FFmpeg. I'll want key pairs. All this other stuff, really, I'll get it in time anyway. There's not really much else for me to add before I upgrade. Okay. So, again, for those of you that joined in late, the most important thing that I did was when I went into the keyboard and I turned off all this stupid autocorrect crap and smart quotes. Bane of developers' existence. Oh, look at that. Huh, when I synced it, interesting. Some of the preferences sync through iCloud too. And that's cool, I guess, because I didn't add these, or I didn't have to add these. They got added. That's good. Okay. So let's see. Did I get Serviceman? I think I got Serviceman. I'll just double check real quick. Yep. All right. Let me go ahead and set up sync thing. And there we go. Ba-da-da-da. And then I just go over here and make sure that, what is it? 83, 84? 83, 84? I should see folders. See, edit, sharing. I forgot what I need to do to get it to recognize. Oh, add remote device. There we go. That's what we need to do on both sides. Yeah, I think that's probably right. I'll just make sure I show ID I4D UA, yeah, QW at the end. Yep, that's the one. So I'm going to save and allow that. There we go. And then I'm going to add that device. And then we're going to save it. Cool. And now my default folder should be syncing up. Yep. Now everything's getting synced over over here. So I should say, yep, we're sharing, file versioning, staggered versioning, ignore patterns, not going to worry about it, advanced, not going to worry about it. And then let me just see, what did I say here about how to set up sync thing? Oh, whoops. Oh, this is weird. Okay. So again, settings, GUI, don't need to auto start browser. Minimum free disk space, some amount of disk space. How much disk space do I have on this thing? Pitiful. It'll be all right. It's workable. Staggered file versioning, show ID, remote devices, add device, port forward, run sync thing manually. There we go. Cool. All right. Sync thing set up. That's as much as I can set up before I download a bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and update to Monterey. And then hopefully nothing is seriously wrong with Monterey, because if it is, I'll be hosed, because every single computer that I own is being updated Monterey. Including, I'm going to update this one. I know that it's very new, but as far as I can tell, everything works better. And the one thing that I was holding out on updating this computer for that's doing the streaming was the whole high DPI scenario, but I've already tested and seen that it works as I expect it to work. So I feel pretty good about that. And then I also get to update to using the keyboard utility that I want to be using. So I think it's just a big win-win-win-win-win-win-win all the way around. All right, then. Well, this one's going to install, those are going to install, and I'm going to go ahead and open up, install Monterey on this one, and it's ready to restart. So, like if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't, click all the things, check the doobly-doo for related and unrelated links. I'll catch you next time. Adios. Oh, it's still streaming. OBS is currently active. All streams recording will be shut down. Are you sure you want to exit? Yes.